You are the standard. You hold a lot of spiritual wisdom, a lot of spiritual knowledge, and you spread the word to others that are open to hearing about your experiences, what you studied, what you've learned. And the thing is, your experiences are coupled with facts and perhaps research. So even when someone may try and nitpick at your teachings, it's covered by so many layers that they can't catch you out. And you always have the receipts to back your claims. Some of you are getting your messages through spirit, and sometimes you don't even know where you got this type of information from that you're teaching others about, right? But you are the standard. People take you extremely seriously. You are the standard. You have achieved such major accomplishments in this life, but you have still remained humble. You have still remained poised and graceful. And that's another thing. A lot of people may know of what you have been through, and you still maintain a lot of class, a lot of dignity, despite many people trying to outcast you, trying to take your name. For some of you, you hold on to your beliefs and your belief system. You do not allow others to steer you down a path that is unknown. By all means, you are open to learn from others, but you're not the type of person to be easily brainwashed. Say, for instance, you're walking down the street and someone tries to tell you you need to come to church, for instance, right? And you may go to another church and they want you to come to their church. You're respectful, but you're going to stick to what you know, what you believe in. Or for some of you, you may not believe in going to church. You may believe in God, but you may feel like, I don't need to go to a building to connect with God. You're not going to be brainwashed into doing something that you do not want to do. You are still very spiritual. There's a difference between spirituality and being religious. Some of you may combine the two. Some people may say to you, you can't be one or the other. You can't be both, I should say. It's either one or the other. And you're like, I'm both. I read the Bible, but I don't go to church. But I'm still spiritual and I connect to God. You are the standard, because how you do life, a lot of people are in awe of it. A lot of people see you as a role model, even though you didn't ask to be one. And you are the standard, because in whatever work capacity that you work in, I mean, no one's perfect, but your work is near to perfect, to the point whereby you can outdo a lot of the workers in your workplace. You can do the work of 10 or 12 men, 20 men, with such ease and grace, even though inside it might be a different story. But you have so much knowledge with different aspects of your working environment. You know how to do the job of a CEO, of a boss, of a manager. And your position could be much lower. And you are held in such high esteem from others. People see you as a very powerful, authoritative figure, whether you realize that or not. Whenever you talk, people listen. People feel like they are in the presence of a guru. You carry so much weight in your energy. You are very powerful, even if you are a quiet individual. People feel like they're in the presence of a master. You are a master at your craft, in whatever craft that is. You're always building, you're always investing in you. You are very hardworking. You are seen as a leader. You are seen as someone that will be in a company, organization for an extremely long time, and you will go far. And if you're not in that position now, you will be one day. And it's not just about money with you. It's about your moral values. You don't get carried away by love. Yes, you could be in a relationship or you could have your eye on someone, but you take yourself extremely seriously, and people have no choice but to take you seriously also. You're not afraid to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer align with your values. You don't just align with someone because they look good. They have to be a vibrational match. You've learned to love yourself. You're not the type of person to connect with people for clout, because you can gain your own clout. Many people may try and hold back on praises, on compliments from you to humble you. And you have learned that it's a them thing and not a you thing. You are learning, or you have learned, that the validation needs to come from within. If you rely on others giving you that validation, you will forever be a slave to them. And you're no longer in that energy no more. You are finding love with self. You are seeing your beautiful worth. You are celebrating yourself, even if others don't want to celebrate you. You are the standard. A lot of people see you as husband or wife material. A lot of people see you as an eligible bachelor, got tongue tied there, or bachelorette. You have so much class. Your energy is of luxury. You have an expensive aura, an expensive energy. And even if you're not aware that you come across this way, other people see you in this way. So you may get those clout chasers that want to align with you because they want some of your shine too. And you're such an amazing, positive, high vibrational being that you treat all with the same dignity and respect, which you're supposed to. But you may get individuals that may see you in this light and they may try to manipulate you. But you're learning about your worth and your value, and you're learning that not everyone deserves access to your energy. Yes, you're a straight up hottie. But at the same time, it's not just about your physical attributes. It's your energy, it's your morals, it's your essence. And those people that may want to align with you may not have the same morals as you do. And you're learning that, some people just need to be left alone. Some people that benefited off your energy because of your high vibration are now learning that they cannot access you in the way that they did before. You gave many people many passes, and it's no more. You're moving away, you're healing. Healing looks good on you. And by you healing, you're releasing past burdens. You're releasing energies that were clouding your judgment, because you're realizing your value. You're realizing that some people do not deserve access to your energy. Some people were actually benefiting off your energy for their own gains. That was making you feel depleted, depressed, disempowered. You were boosting their ego whilst they were draining yours. Some people resented you for being this high caliber man or woman, presented themselves as friends but secretly competed with you. And you felt like, well, some of you didn't even think they will be in this energy because you're not in that energy. If you're friends with someone, you want your friends to win. If you are in a romantic relationship with someone, you want the best for them. But some people didn't see it that way. Some people wanted to hold you back. Some people wanted you to be confused about yourself because they could see you clearly. They can see your worth. They know that you are the standard. And some of these individuals are shocked, or will be shocked, to realize that you are transforming. You are stepping into your power. You are the standard. You have a lot of spiritual backing. And those that have been condescending, manipulative behind your back are exposed whenever they try and defeat you in some way. And I say that lightly because some of you was not aware that you was in a one-sided competition with these individuals. And it's for many reasons. Some people could try and compete with you for your own energy. Some people can try and compete with you for a person, a job, a role, whatever the situation is. But your energy speaks volumes, darling. So even though these individuals could be on the sidelines and they could be trying to attack you spiritually, it becomes exposed, which leaves them feeling depressed. The same energy that they wanted you to be in ends up happening to them. Then they soon realize who they're dealing with. They soon realize that you are the standard. And they soon realize that they need to leave you alone and move away, because you are a queen, my darling, a king. Your energy is not to be played with. You are of royalty. You are regal, highly exalted. You are the standard because your knowledge, your spirituality is to be studied. Many people see you as a teacher, whether you carry yourself in that way or not. You carry yourself with so much dignity, grace, class. People respect your work. People respect your talent. People respect your ideas. People are in awe of who you are. You represent yourself well. You don't stoop down to jesters, to clowns. You don't stoop down to that level. You're learning to. You raise the bar higher. Whenever people try and come for you, energetically, physically, whenever they try and block your path in any way, you outsmart them time and time again, just by being you, just by being brilliant, removing those blockages. These individuals, whoever tried to come up against you, are learning or will learn that you're one of the mistakes that they wish they never made. Because there's galactic energies that are protecting you. Your guides have put you here for a purpose, to spread awareness, to be a leader. And time again, you transform to a higher version and state. And you use your indiscrepancies, your failures, your setbacks as fuel. You're unstoppable. And whether or not people want to admit it, you are the standard. People know that they're in the presence of greatness when they're around you. You or individuals of the signs Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith could be of the signs that I mentioned. But you are the standard. You need to remember who you are.